Hello traders, and welcome to my video on the Alfa Trend Indicator. In this video I'm going to show you how you can catch moves such as this one for around 300 pips. This one for nearly 300 pips as well. Okay, so the Alfa Trend Indicator is an indicator that you will probably need to source for your trading platform. I'm using the MT4 platform here. This is a Euro dollar 4-hour chart. You can use the indicator on any chart time frame. I just prefer the longer chart time frame, such as the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, even weekly and monthly, simply because they contain more price data, and therefore I find signals tend to be more reliable, whether using technical indicators, price action analysis, or candlestick patterns. Okay, so how to use the half trend indicator. The Alfa Trend Indicator. So for the Alfa Trend Indicator, as the name suggests, we're going to look to enter into a trend. Okay, and we want to try to enter the trend as early as possible. What we're not going to do is to just enter blindly. As soon as we see an arrow, basically this red arrow, as you can see here on the chart and here on the chart, signals a downwards trade or downwards trend may be starting, just as the blue up arrow suggests an long trade or an upwards trend might be starting. However, you can see if you just take them blindly and say you sold here, price goes up against the trade. If you bought here, price goes down against the trade. Okay, there will be examples if you just trade it as is when you will catch good moves. For example, here you could have closed the position when the indicator said to sell, bought in again here. So there are times when this will work. And if you have really good money management in place and you can time your trades perfectly, then that is one way to trade it. I just prefer to use additional analysis to confirm trades. So for example here, once I've seen at least 2 arrows confirming a downtrend, I'm going to draw this resistance level and just wait to see how price reacts. Okay, so we have the 2 red arrows here and then a third one here. This level of resistance was eventually tested twice, forming a nice double top candlestick formation. I do have a video on double tops, triple tops, which basically suggests, okay, this level of resistance is holding up. So we draw the support within the double top pattern, also known as the neckline, and look to trade on a breakout. There we have the confirmation from the Alfa Trend Indicator that we perhaps have the downtrend. We have our resistance. What you can do as well is you can draw the levels of support. We don't need any fancy indicators for this. You can just use drawing tools freely available in your platform, and perhaps consider trading a breakout of this wedge pattern that's formed here. Okay, we do have almost a 3 inside down candlestick pattern there as well, which is another bearish indicator. As you can see there, you may be trading on the breakout of the low of the up candle. I do have videos on a 3 inside down candlestick pattern as well as many others you can check out. It's just good to be aware of as many candlestick patterns, price action setups as possible, and then complement them with technical indicators such as the Alfa Trend Indicator, just to filter the direction of the trend. So the primary use I would have for this indicator is just to confirm the trend. It can also be good for exiting or considering when to exit. For example, you can see the arrow turns up here, so this may be when you'd want to consider either taking some profit or perhaps closing the position. However, what I would do is, say we entered on the breakout here below the support or the neckline, the double top candlestick pattern, I would be looking to place a stop loss above this recent high here, so around 25 pips. And then as price moved down, say this area, I would move the stop loss with it, so above this high after this drop down there here, and as price continued falling down, I'll be moving my stop loss to that high. And then when we're down here, I'd move my stop loss here. As I said, you can close out part of the position if you want, whether that's here or earlier, just to bank some profit and let the rest of the trade run. Okay, so as I said, the Alpha Trend Indicator I'm not going to use just to simply jump in when there's a red arrow or a blue arrow, but it can be good as just to be used as a filter, really, to help identify which direction to trade. For example, here we have an uptrend. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I don't feel like the indicator shows you anything that you can't do with some trend lines yourself. Plus, you're going to need to time the entry, as I said. Okay, granted that the blue arrows here on the Alpha Trend Indicator were actually, valid good entries. However, if you look up here with this red arrow, had you have sold there, chances are you would have had your stop loss taken out up there somewhere. Yeah, okay, so in terms of this trend here, now that we've got the arrows confirming, we can draw our own levels of resistance that we might want to try from. You can trade from, sorry. You can use those lower highs there, or if you want to use a more traditional resistance level here, you have this is a pullback here, so I'd probably look to get in around here somewhere. So what we might want to do is just mark that level of resistance there. You can see that's been tested a few times. Keep in mind this is a 4-hour chart, so you'll see that if you went down to the lower chart timeframes, that would be more significant. It would look like more significant resistance, whereas it still is. We're on the 4-hour chart. We can see it's held up well, and then we have the breakout here. We also have this outside bar here covering the previous candle, showing that the bulls are taking control. So with the alpha trend signaling, look to go long. Then we're going to time our entry on the breakout again, and that is a good entry there with the potential of over 250 pips. As price moves up here, wait for the pullback and the continuation. We could move our stop loss below the support level there. As it moves up here, we can move it there. As it moves up here, we can control the stop there, pull back there, trail the stop. Okay, just to try and maximize the move as much as possible. Probably would have been taken out somewhere around here had we not exited once we started seeing this bearish price action up here. This strong level of resistance forming. You can see the downtrend, and of course the Alpha Trend Indicator signaling a sell trade. Okay, again, another entry opportunity would have been on this pullback here. So we have the pullback again, bounce from the trend line. You can see this line is valid from here and here. So we have the bounce. We have the bounce off the trend line. Could have possibly considered a trade there, or just wait for the breakout of this level here, forming a nice almost wedge pattern there. Okay, so again, just emphasizing the Alpha Trend Indicator is good for pinpointing trends, but you will need to time your entry, have good money management. I like to cut losing trades short and allow winning trades to run, locking in as much profit as possible. If we traded this breakout, the stop loss could have initially been below this low here. If you traded this breakout, you could have put it below this low here, or just on the other side of the breakout. One thing I'm gonna criticize this indicator just because I believe I think it's good to encourage traders to draw their own levels of just support, resistance, and trend lines. I mean, that's telling you there's an uptrend, but your eyes can tell you there's an uptrend there. Granted, I do understand for some traders they like the visual appeal of technical indicators, but I don't think it's telling you anything that you can't gauge by looking at the charts for yourself. Also, if you do want to use indicators, you can just use a moving average. I mean, if we just put a simple moving average on the chart there, that's telling you that price is trending upwards. Okay. In fact, I believe this indicator is probably based on moving averages. The 50 moving average and the 200 moving average are popular options. When they cross upwards, it's known as a golden cross. Suggests there'll be strong movement to the upside. I do have a video on the golden cross as well. And when they cross downwards, it suggests market movement to the downside, known as the death cross, which I also have a video on. As you can see, these both do a good job of filtering the trend. When price is above, the market is in an uptrend. When price is below, the market is a downtrend. I think it does something very similar to what the Alfa Trend Indicator is telling you, and is freely available in your trading platform. Well, hopefully you found something useful in this video that you can implement within your trading. Please like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.